Hello, this is Carolyn with Carolyn's Paper Therapy, and I've come up with another project for the Christmas Village collection from Shabby Art Boutique that was designed for members of the craft room. What I wanted to do was make something similar to a journal or a card, but have it so that it would stand up and be a display piece. And I guess I kind of got the idea from the one I did for Halloween. And I was going to make a garland, but I decided to do this. It can stand up on a table or a mantle somewhere and fold up like a journal. So let me show you what I'm doing, and I'm doing the first part here so that if you want to do something like this, you can start getting ready to do it. I'll show you what I've done so far. I haven't glued anything together, but the way this will work is it opens up to stand up, but it'll look like a booklet when it's closed. So this is the cover, and what I'm going to do is have a house or a shop. I'm using the shops. Have a shop on each page. And so this will open up like this, and again like this, and this, and this. And it's plain white on the back. So you'll have a page for 8 shops. And what you'll do is print out whatever you want on the cover. I use the, let me start over here. I use the ones that were 2 to a page for the smaller journals like I've been making. And so I chose this for my cover. So whatever you want on the cover should be on the right hand side. So print out one of these with, and I used the 2 pink pages that were together for the rest of it. So whatever, you may want to use the green or something like that, but it needs to not have any design on it other than just this background, plainer background. So you'll do one of these front with your cover on the front, and the same thing that you're going to use inside on the back. Then you will print out 6 of the double pages like this and just print them. Don't have to print them on the back. This is all done on cardstock. So you'll need 6 of these. And so what you'll do is put these together, and they will be glued together like back to back. I'll show you. This one here will be folded this way. Your next one will be folded this way and glued to the front of this. Okay, I think I'll take it apart and show you. Okay. So this is your cover. So the next, and you'll fold it like this. So the next one will be folded with the design on the front, and you will slide that over this page, and it will be glued right here. Your next page will be folded with the design on the inside, and it will be glued right here. So you see we're getting a zigzag effect that will stand up. So you'll go through and do them all like this. This one will be folded with the design on the outside and glued onto this page. Okay, the next one will be folded with the design on the inside and it will be glued this way onto the back of this page. The next one will be folded with the design on the outside, and it will be glued onto this page. The next one will be folded with the design on the inside, and it will be glued this way. And that way you'll have this zigzag booklet that will stand up. I hope I explained that okay, because when I come back, it's all going to be glued together. So you have this one here that you print front and back, and then these pink pages just on the front. And this one has writing on it, so make sure you get those all right side up. And that makes it kind of alternate through the book. Okay. Then you're going to want to print and cut 8 shops. And what I did when I chose the shops, I just kind of alternated red and pink. This one is kind of green, pink, red, pink, red, pink. So I just alternated them. And these are all shops. You can use whatever you want to. Houses, shops. There seem to be more shops. Now, these were in the kit. They were 2 to a page, and they ended up smaller though, because when I do the print and cut, I have to shrink the design down. So these particular houses measure about 4 inches tall after I do the print and cut, and they fit perfectly on these pages. So I don't know how you'll work that out. If you can do print and cut, they'll work out about this size. Otherwise they're going to be larger, so you may want to use different full-size papers for them to fit right. This is what I did. Okay, after I got my 8 houses, then I went and did the print and cut on a bunch of trees, because I'll have them sticking out the side and behind the houses all the way through. I think when I glue these on, I'm thinking that I might paint the snow at the bottom. I will either do that or put this lace, and this doesn't show up very much. So I have this white paint, and then I have this stuff called Extreme Glitter, and it's more of a hologram kind of look for the snow. That's what I think I'm going to do, and I will, once I glue this down, then I will paint over this pink and make it snow, and paint over the bottom part of the snow here. And I may even take a smaller brush and do some of the other snow with the hologram. I'll have to see how that goes when I'm doing this. But so you'll have like a continuous snow across the bottom that will, when you stand it up, will look like a village. But each page will have a house and a tree and something up here at the top. Piece of holly, words. I haven't decided how that's going to look, but when you open this up, you open up this that looks like a journal. You can actually flip through it and have Christmas Village pages on each page. Now these pages are all doubled so that they'll stand up good. And it'll be like this, and then you can stand it up if you want to, or you can fold it back together. I'll have it tied with a ribbon and send it as a card. I'm going to try not to put too much layering on these pages so that it closes up nice. Okay, so that's where I am so far, and I hope this made sense, and I will be back probably after I get it finished, and I'll explain how I put each page together. So I'll be back soon. Hello, this is Carolyn, and I'm back with my Mistletoe Avenue Scenic card that I've just finished using the Christmas Village collection from Shabby Art Boutique for the craft room. I showed you in the first part of this video the mechanics of putting the papers together to make this kind of a zigzag card that would open all the way up and show all the houses in a row like a village. So I've finished it, and I want to kind of explain what I did to decorate the different pages. At first look, this looks like a journal, and this just kind of evolved in my mind. I don't think I've really seen anything like it before, but I'm sure there is someone that's done these before. But I was really tickled with the way that it looked, and the way that you could flip through it like a journal, but it also can open up for a Christmas display. So I've just tied a ribbon around it to hold it closed, and I'm going to take that off now. On the cover, I chose to use this floral design with the music, and I added on this Mistletoe Avenue Christmas tree and street sign. So this is why I have called this Mistletoe Avenue Scenic card. I just ripped some book page here and used the words merry and bright from the kit and stuck on my little glittery snowflakes. I added some lace to the side in the back and the front, and this pink glittery trim. This came in the package of different trims that you can get at Hobby Lobby that come kind of in a bulk package, and I really like those. They come with several color combinations, and you can just pick and choose out of there instead of buying a lot of individual trims. So I'm going to kind of open this up like a journal, and then at the end I will post a little video of the whole row. What I did was I made the row of shops, Christmas shops, and then I also fussy cutted out trees that would go behind or in front on the sides. And I tried something different. I wasn't sure how it would work. I actually glued this tree right on the fold. And after the glue dried, I took my metal ruler and just kind of folded that up where the crease was. And it has stayed glued down, and looks pretty neat that way. That way everything was kind of connected. And on the bottom, I wanted to have snow, but I didn't want to put anything puffy that would make this really thick when I folded it up. So I actually painted the snow on the bottom. And I used that white chalk paint that I showed you the other day, but you could use white acrylic paint of any kind. And then I went over it with this extreme glitter paint, and it's more of a kind of a hologram look, and it doesn't really jump out at you, but it's there. In person you can see that the soft glow of the snow. And when I painted it on, of course it's wet, and so some of the pages kind of bent up a little bit, and some of the glue on the edges kind of came undone. But as it dried, I went back and re-glued the pages and straightened out these that were warped a little bit, and everything turned out fine. When it dried, it turned out fine. And I went to the Home for Christmas kit again like I did on my last project, and I printed out the 4 little girls in a size that would go with what I was doing. I'd really like people or animals or something alive in my journals, in my pictures. So I did put those on here again. There are 4 of them. And they're out shopping for Christmas. At the top, I used some lace trim that I had that was in a scallop. I was kind of wanting a garland to go across the front, and I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do, so that's what I came up with. And then I used elements from the kit at some of the points to decorate it. And on the poinsettia, I have one at the beginning and one at the end. In the center, I used my gold stickles. When I glued the poinsettia down, I just glued the center so that the edges would kind of be 3-dimensional. I also used my little peel and stick pearls, and this morning when I came in, several of them had fallen off. So I guess the best thing to do is to always put a little dab of glue wherever you're going to put them so they don't fall off of your card. And I'm just going to go through here. If there's anything else I need to tell you, I will. Here I've used the bow, and it's again duplicated at the other end with some bling in the center of it. I used my Cricut to print and cut all these items. When you use your Cricut, it does reduce the size of the item just a little, so that it has room when it prints. It prints kind of a boxed corners on each corner, and that gives the sensor a relational spot to know where to cut the design. So they are slightly smaller. Everything in here is slightly smaller than the actual printout on 8.5 by 11 would be normally. Again, I put the tree on the fold, and I did it in the other direction on this tree. The poinsettia here in the center, this is the center here, is also on the fold. And the back is just white. I did not decorate the back. This is made to just stand up and show all these. And because it's in a zigzag fashion, it just stands up perfectly. And I did a little video that shows it. That'll be right after this video is over. And then I also have some individual pictures of the pages that will be in this YouTube video. So if you have any questions, be sure to ask me at the end of the video. There's a place to make comments, and like the video and share it with others. It helps me to grow my channel, but mainly it also helps Shabby Art Boutique that I'm designing these items for. Most of the items I make as a design team member, I will give as gifts. A few things are for me, but a lot of these items will make just wonderful gifts, and I'm sure that you're going to want to try them too. So I hope you have a wonderful day. I've had fun doing this. There's no telling what I'm going to do next. I got this in my mind, and I could barely sleep until I came and figured out how to put this all together. I just love it, and it's going to be so pretty on my mantle or my buffet or a shelf in my home for Christmas. So I'll be back before you know it. I'll see you soon.